Time to turn those frowns upside down. The Lowcountry's favorite Midway is back after being canceled last year like everything else. Joining us with the details on the upcoming 11 Days of Fun is Gary Leonard, media chairman for the Coastal Carolina Fair. Good to see you.
It's good to see you again too, Layla.
Very exciting.
Thank you for all the things that you do to help us get the word out about the fair.
Of course. Are you kidding? As soon as people mention Coastal Carolina Fair, they get very excited.
Right.
So we were extremely disappointed last year, but that did not stop you from making an enormous donation to local nonprofits.
We did. Really, when we have no funds, we still had to cut back on some things that we do.
Yeah.
And we still gave out between $350,000 to $400,000 to local charities. And that was with no funds coming from the fair. And that's where the money really goes to. So when you buy a ticket, it goes to a nonprofit in the Tri-County area.
Exactly. And it employs a lot of people too who work at the fair. Right. Okay, let's start with what's new this year. So tell us, what is new?
Well, I think, always what's new is kind of an interesting, you're balancing entertainment, which always changes. Rides, we have about 1/3 of our rides are going to be new this year. But probably a new thing, we did away with the fireworks a couple years ago, and now we're bringing back every night a laser show, which will be all over the sky and bringing illusions to you and all types of graphic works that you'll see in the sky. So that way, every night during the fair, like the fireworks used to be.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun. So food, of course. Right. Do we have anything weird, even weirder than what we've seen in the past coming up?
I'm not quite aware of anything because that seems to be changing as we're working through with our vendors. But I tell you something else, though, as we talk about food, we also talk about safety.
Yes.
And because of what we're trying to do, a lot of cashless purchases, and also to keep the number of people appropriate areas. But we have set up an additional 80 hand sanitizer stations besides 37 hand washing stations. So that's including all the other things we do. So we're very cognizant of that, and we're really looking at how we deal with folks in the vendors areas, but also in the greater fairgrounds itself.
Absolutely. So you're very aware that COVID is still around. However, this is still an opportunity for people to be outside and to enjoy themselves in a safe way. Tickets, are you limiting the number of tickets that are being sold?
No, at this time we're not. The last fair we had, which was 2019, we ran about 245,000 people during that 11 days, of which always the heaviest days are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we really want people to come Monday through Thursday if possible, if they can. But the numbers are always, sometimes we look at the numbers, but what we're also looking at very carefully, how can we help families save money and also save time? That's important to every family, as we know, in the Tri-County area. If you want to buy tickets, the best way to do it is two ways. One, go to our website, coastalcarolinafair.org, and also to your local Circle K station, convenience stores, because they've been great partners to us, and we're very fortunate to have a major corporation like that. If you buy them there, you're going to save money right on up through October 27th.
Okay.
The prices will change. $10 advance tickets for adults, $6 for children, and that's 6 to 12 of age, and those under 5 are free. If you also want to get those ride wristbands, that's the time to do it. $23 up until that date. The prices will change after that.
And it's so worth it. But you also, if you're not a newspaper reader yet, you will be, because if you bring the Sunday front cover, you also get it. Is that right?
We have two special deal days this year. One of those is Post and Courier Sunday Readers Day. And that week, on the Sunday, which is October 31st, if you bring the front page to Monday, November 1st, one person will get free. So you bring in the Sunday paper, the next day you come on Monday, that person that brings the front page will get in free. So that's a great deal right there. So you've saved $10 or more.
And exactly. And speaking of Sunday, the 31st is Halloween. Do you encourage people to wear costumes?
They can wear costumes, but remember, we cannot wear a face mask or anything that would cover your face. That's a law, not only,
unless it's a surgical mask, right?
Well, I think, if it's one that's appropriate,
yes.
I wouldn't want it to be a clown face with Halloween going on, which would probably be scary on that.
Absolutely. You reserve the right to tell them whether they can come in or not. But of course, you've got the bull riding is going to be back. 4-H is going to be there. Lots of arts and crafts and tremendous, wonderful things. You also have a special gift for first responders and military as well.
That's correct. You've hit on that one perfectly good. The first Friday, October 29th, if you have been served in the military, active duty, reserve, veteran, or you also then retire from it, you come in we will give you one free ticket and also one person that comes along with you. So if it's a spouse or a child, you take advantage of it. But also on that same day as an Appreciation Day, it's also first responders. And that's identified as EMT, law enforcement, and firemen. So same thing. You bring that in, you as being one of those two groups, and also one of your partners will be able to get into free.
And they deserve it so
They
much,
do.
don't
They
they?
do.
They absolutely deserve it. All right, and then of course, it's common sense, no weapons, bring
Right.
clear bags, that's also
Right,
the
right,
other thing.
right.
All right, this is happening October 28th through November 7th, 11 days of fun at the Coastal Carolina Fair in Latson. I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
so good
Layla.
to see
Appreciate
you.
all y'all's help.
We're back after this.
Thank you.